y'all ever see me in this uniform, trust me, you do not have to thank me for my service. I haven't did shit for y'all, and I really don't want to. I just go to work, so I don't go to jail. Amen.
Hi, we're going to be checking out videos about the US military, stuff that they were told before they actually joined the military. So it's more like what they really thought they were going to get and versus what their reality became, okay, while being in the army. A lot of recruiters love going to, high school. They just like going to meet all those fresh, young teenagers and try to get them, talk to them about, joining the military and some of the stuff, the perks, things that they will enjoy, what will happen by the time they will retire. And most of it is about, they're at a point or at a stage in their life where they're like, they're trying to figure out what they want to do in life and, how they would try to get themselves financially stable and stuff like that. So it's really a very perfect time to actually grab them. So we're just going to be checking out, do they love it or not? But before we get right into this video, I want to give a big shout out to Owens Daniels for sending me a $2 super thanks. Thank you so much. And a very big shout out to your entrepreneur for sending me a $2 super thanks. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate you so much for doing that. Subscribe to the channel if you're watching for the very first time. Let's get right into it.
This is by far the craziest thing I ever did for money. Like, look at these flies. Boy, if I ever see my recruiter again, boy, I'm going upside his head and I put that on everything. When this man recruited me, this man made it seem like I was about to get all this money. I'm about to be balling and shot calling. He talking about, oh, it ain't even going to be that bad. It's going to be fun. I'm not having no fun right now. Is the fun in the room with us? No, it ain't. They need to go to jail for that. They be in them high schools recruiting us, young and naive 17-year-olds. That should be a federal offense. They be lying, boy. My recruiter know he a liar, boy. You know who you are, Sergeant Dino. You is a liar. Why would you do this? You ruined my life. Why would you do this to me? What did I do to deserve this shit? I was minding my business. This man come over there. Oh, yeah, you going to go to school for free. You going to be balling. You going to have some money. Boy, not for the expense of my happiness. I wish I could go back and redo everything, man. I swear to you, I would not be in no army right now. Major, major, major regret.
Why'd you join the army?
For the money and the bitches.
Burden.
I can do it again.
Why you join the army?
I think I was drunk when I made that decision.
Garcia, why'd you join the army?
For money.
Why'd you join the army, name? Freeman, why'd you join the army?
For the money.
Why'd you join the army, Parker?
Because I wanted to make myself financially stable. I was wrong.
Why'd you join the army?
I thought this shit gonna be easy, but they fucking lied to me.
Why'd you join the army, Diallo? Why'd you join the army?
Become physically and mentally stronger.
Why'd you join the army, Thompson?
I joined the army because my brother joined the army.
Why'd you join the army, Vasquez?
I don't know.
Alright. Why'd you join the army?
I'm tired.
Why'd you join the army, Jones?
Because my daddy was in the army, he was really shooting shit.
Yeah.
Alright, but why'd you join the army?
They promised me, okay.
Army.
Stop asking me, am I finna re-enlist? No. No, you should already know the answer. Hell no. I get paid $2,000 a month. That's $2,012 a month. That's $1,006 a week. I work 5 days a week. So that's about $100 a day. Wake up to go to PT at 6:30. It's over at 7:30. Come back and then get ready for work at 9:30. And then I don't get off until 5. Is that like 9 hours? Is that like $11 an hour? I get paid $11 an hour from the government. Do y'all want to know how fast I can make $1,000? Let me show you that I'm just sitting on money for once. Do you see this? If I sell it, even if I sell these wigs for $50, I can make $1,000 today. And you ask me, do I want to re-enlist? Fuck no. Hell no. $10.
Make $3,900
for how many hours of work?
24 hours a day for 21. If there's one thing that there's no working around is that if you join the military, you have to really like your job. You want to know why? Because the payment that you get for the amount of work that you do doesn't match up at all. When you're in the military, you're working 24 hours a day. Almost all the time. And the thing is, on top of that, you can't really quit your job, because if you quit your job, you go to jail. Not that, you know what I mean? That doesn't sound the best.
I will never enlist to join the military, and here's why.
Well, I did join the military. I'm no longer in it now, and this is why I advise people who do have other options of doing other things to probably not join the military if they don't have to. I joined the military because I needed it. I was like house hopping at the time. There was no other option besides joining the military, using that bonus that I got to be infantry to fund my move out to Florida and start a new life. It gave me free college. It gave me the GI Bill once I was deployed, so I was getting essentially paid to go to college. And when I did get deployed, I did make a decent amount of money that was able to set me up for, other things. But here's the thing. Like I said, I had to do that because I had no other options. I didn't really know what else I wanted to do. I knew I couldn't go house hopping forever. The military is a very unique environment. I will give that word. I wanted a lot out of life. I had very ambitious plans for what I wanted to do out of life. And let me tell you, if you think you're going to get that in the military, because they go, oh, you can travel, you could do this, you could do that. It's very depressing. It's not a ambitious life. A lot of the people who end up staying in the military, it's genuinely because they've been doing and being told what to do every single day for like 7 years. And the thought of just being able to eat whenever they want to eat, pick the job that they want to do, all of these things are terrifying to them. I know this might sound a little bit mean, but yes, I think we think a lot of the military is like what we see in movies. Like we think everyone is going to be like Mark Wahlberg in Lone Survivor. When in reality, if you're an entry-level military person, most of these people cannot even pass the fitness test. They can't do like 10 push-ups or run a mile. Also, depending on the branch and the job that you pick, I did infantry, so it was the lowest ASVAB score to get into that job, meaning your actual intellect needs to be not that high to be able to do that job. So because of that, you don't end up meeting the highest quality of people, and it's literally so difficult to have a conversation with some of these people who are in charge of you. A lot of the people, especially in National Guard, they'll be, part-time Army, and then they'll be, let's say, an officer or a sergeant in the National Guard or whatever rank, but then in their daily civilian life, they are, a manager or a cashier at Walmart. There's nothing wrong with that. But I always found it a unique little, scenario because, this cashier from Walmart is giving orders to like a friend of mine who's, on their way to becoming a doctor. God forbid you're in an area where you keep getting deployed constantly, and then the whole reason that you joined in the first place, which was, let's say, to help out your family or this or that, you can't even really spend time with them or see them because you're always away. So listen, I could list problems all day. What would my solution to people who, are in this situation be? If you want to join the military because you are passionate about our military and our country and you think we're heroes, okay, then you do that. But if you are doing it because you think, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to get benefits? How am I going to make money? I don't want to go to college. I'm not that smart. Whatever it is. Let me tell you, there are plenty of jobs where all you need to do is get a certification. You just need to get certified to do a job. Specific types of jobs, not all jobs. You do not need college degrees. You do not need even sometimes a high school degree. But get your high school degree. Save up somehow at least $8,000 to $12,000 if you can. Start planning now. And then if you can find a job that does not lock you in for 6 years like the military does and only gives you $20,000, which is taxed, by the way, so it's really like $16,000. And you get that over the course of the 6 years, not all at once. And I know it sounds like a lot of money still, but it's for 6 years. That's really not that much money. It's like $3,500 per year for enlisting in the military. Like, that's crazy. But my point is, there's other options than to lock yourself into this absolutely depressing life. But if you're passionate about the military, and to each their own, I've noticed a lot of people who like doing blue collar work, like plumbing, electrical work, construction work, they seem to like being in the military more. So if you are one of those people, maybe the military is for you. But if you are like me and your goal is, financial freedom, traveling, starting your own business, I would look around if you have the option to. But hey, what do you think?
Does anybody else feel like the target keeps moving? Like, hear me out. When I was in high school, my dream car was like $20,000. So it's like, okay, if I can make $20,000, I can get my dream car. Fast forward 5 years, it's like I can afford a $20,000 car. But now my dream car is $40,000. Fast forward another 7-8 years, I can afford $40,000 car. But now my dream car is like $60,000. And it's not even like newer years or newer models. It's the same car. It's still the same 1992 model car. Like, who's making these rules? Like, I don't even want to make more money because it doesn't matter. The price of everything is just going to go up. It's like I'm stuck. It's like I'm stuck in poor limbo. Like, it sounds better on paper, but like, oh, I get paid more this year. Yeah, but cost of milk also went up. I just want an RX-7.
Maybe it's just me though. Sometimes, like when I've kind of experienced something like maybe once, or I've noticed that some people have experienced that same thing, I kind of learned that, easily, like some certain things to trust and what not to trust from some people's mouths, that I should trust or not. But it's just like, with jobs, when they're about to hire you, some of the things that they tell you about the jobs, when they lie to you and be like, oh my God, like it's going to be so fun. Like it's not going to be that difficult. Like it's not going to be this. It's not going to be that. And some people actually believe it. But me, after watching what has happened, what I've been told and what I've experienced over time, I realized that, yeah, like at that point, like if you just need that job, like, I mean, you should just get it, because it's not going to be the reality of it. Just wait until you experience it. That's when you actually will tell us the truth. But listening to like somebody just trying to, tell you all those things like, oh my God, it's not that difficult. You ain't going to be doing much. It's just, relax, chill. And you'll be eating that up. It's just like when they tell you about how you can take unlimited vacation. You can take vacation anytime. Most of the people that have worked with those jobs that told them those things can't even take it without actually they can only take a few, but they were lied to and told that it's an unlimited vacation. When they are recruiting, they be telling you so many things just to make you go into it, because the recruiters, that is their job. And I feel like it's just going to like a salesman. Of course, the person is trying to sell that thing to you and get their commission. They don't really, you think that they will focus on trying to tell you the truth. For what? If they tell you so much raw truth about how it's going to be without selling it to you and painting like a good picture for you, how the hell do you think you'll be there? Would you be there? No, you won't. Like, most likely you're going to sit down and think about it and make sure that it's something that you really have passion for. And I've realized that most of the people that are into this, some of them, it's not that they have passion for it. Some of them were told, like, they were lied to, while some, they actually know the honest truth, but like that's just the easier way, or they just want something from it, understand? So that's just it. But you guys, what do you guys think about this video? What are your thoughts? You made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. Please don't forget to click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel if you're watching me for the very first time, and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.